You are far smarter.
I guess you forgot to say the line. Ah. You're far smarter.
You are far smarter than you could ever imagine. There is no obstacle that you cannot overcome, no problem that you cannot solve, and no goal that you cannot achieve by applying your mind to your situation.
Go on.
All that this microphone ain't work.
I ain't got a microphone. Just get it.
You ready when you are? Oh no, nothing didn't come up yet.
Go on.
You got it on Facebook, Tone?
Looking for it.
There we go. I got it on YouTube. Oh no, but can you hear me the bell in my
Oh, see it on Facebook on the page yet.
That's what Tone said.
Not there on the page yet. I'm going way beyond. It ain't showing the shit.
YouTube is up.
You got it, Kiki?
I got it on YouTube.
No.
Uh-oh.
Well, YouTube is up. We ain't on Facebook, so let's go on YouTube. Let's do this.
Yo. Let's go. Tone.
That's good. It's another.
Welcome.
Kiki, what up?
Happy fucking Monday, sir.
Pardon me, y'all, if I look like stir fry
You don't.
shit. Happy fucking Monday to you. Yeah.
Well, we're trying to be good
how was
on
your
all.
weekend?
Mine was good. I can't complain about it. How was yours? It sounds like yours was great. Was it?
Mine was. I was in Miami for the weekend.
Okay.
Right? If y'all didn't know, I'm into SOS Team Money Cycles sound competition thing. Shout out to fucking Ricky Hope with Jigsaw for winning his welterweight class. Bike is fucking powerful. Bike is insane. I'm telling you, that bike is insane.
I saw the picture.
I dropped the ball. I didn't get it done this weekend. The bike didn't play to my standards, but that's okay. Small thing to a giant. We'll be back. The weather in Miami was fucking amazing. I had a really good time down there. Like, yeah, that shit was really fucking fun. Miami was dope. Getting there wasn't as bad. You know what I mean? Traveling there, because normally you get on a plane and fly. We decided to drive because we had to trail some bikes there. Right? And so it wasn't bad. I mean, we sitting in the car, we all rapping with each other, you know what I mean? I had a good time. Shout out to fucking Dying Breed Customs. You know what I mean? Sam and Josh, you know what I mean? These guys is cool. They like drinking beer. Michelob Ultras to be exact.
What persuasion would they be?
Okay, so their skin is of the whiter persuasion, but I suspect there's a little James Brown and a little bit of both of them or something. They got a little something, you know what I mean? Because I'm gonna tell you what, these guys are really fucking cool. They're really amazing. They're really good guys, you know what I mean? And just because their skin was that color, you can tell when they get outside around people, you get to talk to them, you'll be like, so you're really white? Oh, okay. You know what I mean? So obviously they're not from Mount Caucasus and they don't sniff the air, even though they live down in the country. You know what I mean? It was cool, man. We took a ride down there. We hung out. We drank a lot of shit. Shout out to Harry. Shout out to Smurf. Shout out to Ricky Will. All of us out there. You know what I mean? Group of us having a fucking great time, man. We was out there drinking. We get there. We were drinking when we were drinking. I was fucked up. You know, but Miami owes me nothing, man. Miami owes me absolutely nothing. You know what I mean? The drive home sucked ass. Kiki, you want to know why it sucked ass?
No, do tell.
This is the end of fucking spring break.
Oh,
and we
shoot.
decided to drive home on the end of spring break on yesterday, Sunday. So every bit of traffic that could find us, found us.
Found you.
Like, nigga. We left there at 4 o'clock in the morning. Was like, yeah, we'll be home at 8 o'clock at night. I said, I still got a 2-hour drive back home after we get back to their destination. I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, that 8 o'clock, all that traffic I said in, it turned into 2 o'clock in the fucking morning that I got home. That we got back. Mind you, at 2 o'clock in the morning, me and Rick got to drive all the way the fuck back. He got to come back to Stafford and drive me off, and then Rick got to drive to Baltimore. So
dirty work. That's nasty work.
4:15, 4:30 in the morning. Rick doesn't get home to motherfucking 5:40.
But look, he came home with a dub. That bike nasty.
You know what I mean? The nigga won a little skrilla for the pocket. He got the black and gold. That's all that matters. You know what I mean?
He said to me back 2, maybe 3 Myrtles ago, I'm never losing again. Once he went against Albo. Albo bike is nasty. He went against Albo.
Albo don't want no smoke. Albo, I'm gonna say this now. Albo don't want no smoke. Let me
tag Albo. Let me tag Albo.
You talking about that black bike? He don't want no smoke. If he wants to smoke, yo, I got 500 on Rick. I got 500 on Rick and Jigsaw.
This is good.
Don't want no smoke.
This is being recorded for motherfucking training purposes, sir.
Recorded for training purposes. I'm telling you, he don't want no parts of that Jigsaw bike, that victory. And it's a victory on top of that.
It's nasty.
Don't want no smoke, son.
It's nasty.
It's that nasty. His bike, dude's bike was nice. I heard it. I remember. Oh shit, I was impressed with it. Right?
Shook the ground, impressed.
It ain't got nothing on. It ain't got nothing on Rick's bike right now. And
okay.
I'm not saying that. Even though that's my brother, that's my boy, I'm just telling facts and facts. That bike, man, listen, if he want to do it anywhere, anytime, let's get it. If you're going to Myrtle, sir, if you're watching this and you're going to Myrtle, sir, bring the bike with you. You can line them up and see what happens.
I'm going to make sure.
You don't want
I'm going to make sure. Well, guess what? I'm not going to Myrtle this year.
What?
I know.
Oh my God! It's something. This is not going to be fucking fun. What do you mean you're not going?
For the first time, I've never not gone since the history of Myrtledom. I've never not gone. I'm not going this year.
That's crazy, nasty work.
Yeah, we couldn't find no house. We couldn't find no house.
If you mind me asking.
We could not find a house. We was looking. We had a situation set up. The situation changed abruptly, midstream, if you will. And
some people talked to me about it and was like, "Yo, we might want Kiki and them to share the house with us." But then it got back to me. It was like, "Well, Kiki and them got their own shit." And I was like, "Okay, that's what's up."
No, someone told me where I should stay. Someone told me where where you should stay. And I said, well, because me and where I should stay had never even said 2 words to each other.
So that's you hear that.
It was a third party saying, don't worry about it. And for real, I don't rock like that. I don't rock like that. So I looked around. You know why? Another thing was, after that, we had 5 other people that wanted to go. Like 2 of my club members said they was coming after that. Like, bet if you find something, we can all get it. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't a money thing. It was we couldn't find nothing thing. Because after a certain time of the year, you can't find shit.
Yeah, pretty much. You're pretty much locked out. You can't get nothing.
And what I don't want is a picnic table in my kitchen. I got one in here now, but I didn't want one in that house in Myrtle Beach. So I said, you know what? I got priorities. I got things that I could be doing. And how I get down is this. My shit honestly be procured and or down paymented by November.
Well, you already here. You know what I mean?
I'm not one who waits.
I'm gonna tell people like this. Like I'm already the crazy ill shit is. I'm already booked for next year. My down payment.
Are you? Listen. That's what I'm
already
on.
done. Already done.
How do you do that? Because you had the same house.
Yeah, because we ended up with the same house, and I chose to rock with the same people. You know what I mean? You know me, I rocks with the Black Tigers. So I ain't even gonna hold up. I rocks with Brooklyn and them. You know what I mean? Life is so much easier, straightforward. Ain't no bullshit involved, no nothing. You know what I mean? They hit me up, was like, yo, look, we need the deposits. Boom, shit set, done. Let's get it.
Listen,
you know price went up a little bit, but it's worth it.
I think I sucked Brooklyn dick for 1 year. I kept calling her like, yo, hey, what's good with the house next door? But I think she had just had brain surgery at one point.
That's probably what it was, because she did go through some things and some things that it was going on. It was a little rough for her. But I mean, you know, that was a person that you could, if you need to and need to holler at somebody, listen, she's very particular. I like how she is. She doesn't just let anybody in there. You know what I mean? Because you know how some people, you know how that is. It'd be like, a little messy. You know, so she's not like that. So how she put the shit together, I ain't gonna hold you. Last year, the house that she had me in last year was hands down the best time I've ever had in Myrtle with housemates ever. You know, the vibe was fucking like that. We was just in there. Niggas wasn't even pressed about going outside. Niggas was laying on the sofa eating, watching TV, and laughing and cracking jokes at the TV. It was a fucking vibe. It was a vibe.
No, that's the thing. So check it. That year that y'all had that party there, and you know the people was trying to shut y'all down. That year, everybody was saying, "Oh, we're gonna lock the whole block down." So that's when they was like, "Yo." I talked to Crazy. He said, "Talk to Brooklyn." Brooklyn got the information for whoever, right? And I think I picked wrong timing. I picked the time where she was sick. I kept trying to say, like, give me the number, and I thought she's, you know, give me the people's address or give me the information so I can lock down that house. Because that was the whole kill. You know me, I'm a Southside chick. I'll stay in Surfside in a minute.
Oh, well, I know. So what we say, the ultimate goal for everybody on that block was all of us all have the whole block. We would love to have the whole fucking.
That was the goal.
That would be a fucking time. That would be a fucking time that we had. Unfortunately, this year Myrtle it's not gonna be the same. Kiki not gonna be there. Parties are not gonna be the same. Police is on some other shit. So you know, I had this conversation. I think I got maybe one more good year left in me, y'all. I think I got one more year. I'm gonna give y'all next year, and then after that, I'm gonna hang it up for a little while. I'm gonna hang it up. You know what I mean? Because over the years, Kiki, you've watched how Myrtle has changed.
Yeah.
And how the vibe has changed with people. You know what I mean? We not the young motherfuckers no more. We the middle-aged motherfuckers now. You know what I mean? So I mean, I still love being on the north side and rocking out with everybody. Don't quote me on that. I love rocking with everybody and having a great time, and it's all love and everything like that. I just feel like it's time to try some new things and start traveling and doing some other stuff. You know what I mean? That's all that is. You know what I mean? I'll still be around.
Well,
those pop-ups.
Let me say this. I felt like for years I've always said I don't want to do bike week nowhere but bike week. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to do bike week in Aruba. I don't want to do bike week in another country. I don't. However,
that's cool.
I'm going to do something. I'm going somewhere for my I took the time off. I took 2 weeks off, so I'm going to take 1 week off to get my garage together and to do some stuff around here. And then next week, I'm going somewhere. I'm going to be with somebody's son.
On somebody's beach, something to fuck with. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? That's where I'm getting at. Like next year, like I said, next year be my last. After that, I'm trying to be on the beach somewhere with somebody's, you know what I mean? Doing something. I'm trying to do some other shit. I mean, you know, that's just what it is for me. So, you know, ain't nothing.
Okay. Well,
all right. So this week,
while we being so rude, and we have a third party here.
Conversation. What is his name this week? Kiki?
Frosted Mini Wheats.
Frosted Mini Wheats. Mr. Frosted Mini Wheats. You mean? You trying to say he's soggy when he puts the milk on him? If the milk is too long, it gets a little soggy.
So I'm like very shredded and bland.
Yes.
Crunchy or something. There's a little bit of frost.
Absolutely.
Yo, that's what it is.
And frosted mini wheats.
We don't have a Facebook today?
Right.
Like, we ain't on Facebook, Mr. Mini Wheats. Like, what's up with that? You know what I mean? Because I'm getting some inboxes now. I'm inquiring where the hell we are. And I try to
As am I.
I'm trying to tell you on YouTube, but they like, no, what happened to Facebook?
That I'm not sure. So I tried to post it on the message board, on the Beltway Radio message board.
Yeah, I'm on the page now. I don't see it. You know what I mean? I keep refreshing it. Let me just get out of it all the way.
He won't even let me get to our page.
Okay, I'm working on it now. Oh shit. Well, yeah. So this week, here we go. You know what I mean? We got some things we're gonna be talking about this week. Let me go look and see, because we got some shit for y'all. We started getting back to our good old research and shit. First off, I have to start out with some top tier Caucasian. I have to start with it, Kiki. I'm sorry. Okay. Right now, I have to be a yellow about this. This is the whitest shit I ever seen, and it doesn't get no whiter than this. Here's what when the mountain of Caucasus meets fuck around and find out. When them two come together, shit is nasty. Why this motherfucking white chick identified herself as a dog and was literally walking around like a dog until a real dog seen her and was like, fuck around and find out, bitch. I'm gonna show you. And attacked her ass like a dog. Attacked her ass. And she was hilarious. That dog was fucking her white ass up. Nothing personal. But what the fuck is wrong with you? Is that what we're coming to, the people on the mountain? People on the mountain, please tell me, is that what you're coming to? Do you put her on? She had a collar and a leash on. A collar and a leash on. Going around identified as a dog.
Where does Legend have her today? Is she still identifying as a dog, or is she identifying as a patient in my hospital?
She's still identifying as a dog. They didn't take it to the vet. They took it to the hospital. They took it to the vet. Like, I was like, what the fuck made you think?
She went to the vet.
No, she didn't go to the vet. She went to the hospital.
Oh.
You think you was a fucking dog. Like, Shawty, you bugging. You bugging for real. You bugging for real. You know what I mean? I don't get it. So many people, they bugging. You know what I mean? Now, here's some more top tier Caucasian for you.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if this is a cross between niggas gonna nigga and top tier Caucasity. This is a cross. We very seldom have a cross, but this is a cross right now.
I don't know if you can cross, but
there was a child, right, that was suspended from school for telling his teacher her breath smelled like hippo shit.
How old was the child? Because you said child.
He was a kid. He was a little kid. It wasn't like he was a big kid. He was a little kid, like kindergarten and some shit like that. You know, when that young niggas just the kids speak their truth. And for you to suspend the little black boy for saying his teacher's breath smell like hippo shit. First off, little boy, what does hippo shit smell like?
That was my first question. That was my first question. That's quite impressive.
But I wish I could get the picture of her to Frosted Mini Wheats, because when you look at the picture of her, you could be like, her shit stink a little bit. Her shit stink a little bit. You know what I mean?
I believe I can get. Let me get the picture of the Frosted Mini Wheats.
Because y'all have to see the picture of the woman with her cockeyed ass. I think maybe on the mountain there was a little bit of inbreeding, maybe just a tad bit. You'll see it in the picture when he posted the picture. You'll see it. Y'all will see it. I don't get it, but that's what it was, man. And so.
So who's wrong? Who's wrong? The teacher for smelling like that, or the kid for telling her?
At the end of the day,
come on.
You can't. I'm not blaming the child. A child at that age, you know, kids are very. They say what they feel. They say what they think, and their mind isn't developed to be like, damn, this motherfucker breath smell like shit. Damn, dog. Let me just keep my composure and get done with this shit. No, a little kid was gonna speak from the heart and just gonna say what's on his mind. You as an adult been like, bitch, you probably ain't been the first time you've been told your breath smell like hot dog shit. You probably ain't been. You've been told this before, but you gonna, and then you made it a big deal, and to get the kid suspended, that's corny. That's nasty work. That's nasty work for a kid being a kid. You know what I mean? I hope the parents find out and figure out a way to do something. Get their kid away from that school. Get their kid away from that fucking teacher, because that's bad business, man. You don't suspend a kid because he said something straight from the heart. I mean, even though it was fucking funny as fuck. You know what I mean? But he's just a kid.
Well,
like that. What you feel, Kiki? What you feel?
Well, I feel two different ways, because we're not even dealing with kids that the kids like when we were kids. We're not dealing with those kids. We're dealing with kids who parents let them kind of say things because things are funny, and that type of stuff is social media gold. So I think that's why the kids kind of can say what they want, and that's why we seeing this as a clip, and you don't see the funeral for the kid from the parents. Because I'm gonna do something to you. Like, look at this.
Look at this. If y'all get a chance, I need y'all to zoom in on her fucking face. Zoom in on her mouth. Zoom in on her mouth and tell me. Zoom in on her fucking mouth, and you gonna be like, was the kid lying? Was the kid really lying? I can't, because if you zoom in, I mean, I implore all of y'all, zoom in and look and be like, man, I don't think this kid was lying at all. I think the kid was telling the truth. I think it got I think suspension is a little drastic. Child. I don't know. You know what I mean? That's my opinion. I mean, it's crazy. We've done shit. Now, I know when I was a kid, I'm going to tell you, just a true story, man. When I was a kid, I did some really stupid shit because I thought it was funny. And at that point there, my mama knew this is the kind of kid I'm going to have. It was in kindergarten. I kid you not. You know what I mean? I was in PS 136. I was in kindergarten. And kindergarten, first grade, 1 and 2. And the teacher, we pulled, you know how to prank? The teacher went to sit down, and we snatched the chair out from underneath her, and she cracked the fucking head. And she got fucked up. You know what I mean? But as a kid, I just thought it was a joke. We all thought it was a joke. It wasn't only me. There's a few of us that did it, and it was a joke. You see it on TV all the time.
You do.
People out of the chair from other people fall back, ha, ha, he, and that's that. But this lady got fucked up, and I got expelled from the school as a kid. You know what I mean? And that was back then.
No, because you had consequences for your actions, and you knew that you, number one, was going to get it here, and then you was going to get it when you got home. You knew this.
That was the days of the double ass whooping. That was the day of the double ass whooping. And when I say double ass whooping, I mean, grandma would whoop me, right? And then when my mama got home, I got another whooping. I was like, God damn, I couldn't win for fuck. You know what I mean? I remember this one time as a kid, I thought I was real slick, and I got tired of getting whoopings, and I figured since I was younger and I was young, I was faster than my grandma. So I started running through the house, because you ain't gonna whoop me today. I'm running. Booking through the house. Grandma's, get your ass over here, get your ass over here. Hell no, I'm running through the house. Lo and behold, I get to coming around that motherfucking corner, and who came through the door? Mama Dukes. And Mama Dukes with one shoe. My little legs was in the air like this. Boy, they took turns whooping me that day. I tell you one thing, though. I ain't never ran no more. I didn't run no more. But, as a kid, you do shit. And kids do shit. You know what I mean? Parents, you know what I mean? Have these conversations with your children. You know what I mean? Even though it's hard, because you want them to express themselves, but you also want to teach them some self-control and not to say certain things. You know what I mean? It shouldn't. I don't think, personally, I don't think it should have led to suspension, though. But that's
it's so here, devil's advocate. Okay. I don't think it's self-control. It's just respect. Like, you don't curse at a grown-up.
No,
that's it. You don't cuss at a grown-up. That's it. That's all. You don't. I don't care what her breath smell like. You don't. And for real.
So you can't say.
You tell your friends that shit. You tell your friends, like, you have to have a certain amount of decorum and respect. Right. And we don't. Listen, I tell my friend all the time. He say, I can say what I want. I say, if you don't say it, doesn't mean that it's still not happening. If somebody's breath stinks and you don't tell them, don't it still stink?
Yeah.
Okay, if she's a fucking bitch and you don't tell her, ain't she still a fucking bitch?
Of course.
If you in church and you see the local 304 and you don't say there's the local 304, is she still not the local 304?
You're the local 304. Okay.
Yes, you don't gotta say it. And I think we need to teach our children that. We need to teach our kids that you don't gotta say it just because you see it. And if you say it to your little friends. The same way, if you tell me I'm tripping as your mother, you better not fucking tell me that. You better go in the closet. You better text it. You better have it on one of them disappearing Snapchat chats.
Yo, I remember we was kids, right? And my sister wrote up there and wrote in a book, and it was hidden in a book. Mommy's a bitch.
What?
And I don't know how the fuck my mother found it. I have no idea how my mother found it, but my mama found it. And mama going off at the time, and I'm sitting there like, oh, Ramona gonna get a whooping now. She gonna get it now. And I'm kind of anxious to see Ramona get a whooping, because at those times, Ramona didn't get no whoopings.
Here you go.
Like this. Yeah, buddy. I'm excited. I'm sitting there like, yeah. And you know what? Ramona was the all-time classic. My mother cracked her once and cracked her twice. And Ramona was like, and fell out on the floor like this, screaming like she couldn't breathe. I was like, and my mother stopped, and I was sitting there disappointed and shit, like, what? Wait a minute. So the next time I did something, and I got whooped, I tried to replicate what Ramona did. This didn't quite work out like that for me. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I didn't.
6'7". There's a difference.
I didn't know what it was. She could never teach me the technique, because Ramona's technique was Ramona would get cracked twice, and that was it. Ramona would hit the, when mouth was wide open, but the scream ain't get there yet.
Yes,
that was Ramona. And she would inhale, and then here comes the fucking roar, and then my mother would stop. And that never worked for me. No, nigga, you fake it, and would whoop me harder just as she, bruh. So I mean, there's certain things you just don't say. There are consequences for your actions. Unfortunately, this child was suspended for making a blunt comment and saying that his teacher's breath smelled like hippo shit.
Well, I have two examples of my experience with that, right?
Okay.
My own experience. My mother was picking me up from my dad's house. My mother and my father had separated this one time, and she picked me up from my daddy's house. And when we got in the car, my mother, back then, the mothers used to wear rollers in their hair.
Yeah.
And I got in the car because I was like, what the hell? And I said, my mother looked ugly. I told her she looked ugly. She was like, she waited till we got all the way to the house. And when I got out of the car, she asked me to come around the back of the car. And I came around the back of the car because she had the trunk open, making me think we had to get groceries out of the trunk. And I came around here and she smacked into my face so hard. Tone, she said, don't you ever call me ugly. That was the end of it. She said, I'm your mother.
I bet
you don't do that.
I bet you
never again. The second experience I had is with my daughters. Now, when I used to live in Sea Pleasant in my apartment, right? Yeah. I had this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, two bedroom, 2 full bath, right? You walk in my room and I'm in the back master bedroom, right? You walk in my kids' room, which is in the front, and the closet, they walk-in closet is by my bed. So I'm going off on London. She go in the closet like, mommy, with her ugly self. She laying there going. Her fucking attitude. She stinks. She's so mean. She this and that. And I'm listening to her. She like, I wish I was with my daddy. She doing all this all talking. Man, when I tell you I got up and I walked in the closet, she could have seen the ghost. Tom, she got stuck. She couldn't even say shit. And Brittany just looking down at the floor like, it wasn't me. Brittany wanted me to know, mommy, I didn't say nothing. I told her, I said, you little nigga, I can hear you.
They didn't think you could hear you. That's how they didn't think that shit. So, hey, Frosted Mini Wheats. Frosted Mini Wheats. Listen, don't get soggy on us just yet. We just poured the milk in the fucking bowl, bro. Don't get soggy yet. But what is your opinion on this? Like with this teacher, you know what I mean? When you really look at her mouth, because I'm like, damn, it smells like donkey shit through the phone when I'm just looking at it. But the child said it. Do you think the kid is wrong? How do you feel? Do you feel like the punishment was deserving of what the child did?
I'm kind of in between. I don't know. Okay. How long is the suspension?
I think it was for like a week or so or something.
A week.
Okay. I would say yeah. Because you have to show it's about respect. Mind you, her teeth are, big country and rock and roll. But
No.
I think it's about the respect thing. And I think I know you want to say, hey, my child needs to express himself, but really it's these kids this day and age don't respect anything. I mean, it's not, I didn't say anybody, I mean, anything. They don't respect anything. So,
Nothing.
And I think with the suspension, hopefully he'll understand, at least, especially someone who's an authority figure. Mind you, you have to say, it's like, you have nothing nice to say, keep it to yourself. So, I mean, that's something he has to learn.
I guess so.
Do you? How do you walk that back? Without a punishment. How do you walk that back from kids who you allow to say things like that or allow to express themselves to whomever, whatever age range and whatever hierarchy they are? How do you walk that back and say, you know what? Let me unteach you. How do you do that? Or can you do it?
I mean,
parents
of this child, and especially this age range, I mean, they're overtly expressive.
Yeah.
They'll say anything and everything, and they'll speak their minds and all stuff. And because they feel like, no one can hold me down and all that stuff. That's how the parent is. So, and again, the parent is teaching the kid without awareness of it, because this kid is picking up from the parent.
Mm-hmm.
So the parent needs to realize is like, look, you got to respect who you're dealing with.
God bless you.
Respect your teachers, respect, those of authority and things like that. Because again, it will hurt you in the long run. But if the parent is not fully aware of that situation, how he's going to teach the kid?
Okay, I see that.
Well, I like that. Frosted Mini Wheats.
I like that. Sorry, my allergies kicking my ass, boy. Good God.
I see you. God bless you all those times.
Yes, God damn it. Allergies took my meds. They didn't kick in yet.
Okay.
Okay, so, I mean, he was dead on point with that. All right.
God bless you.
Okay, so I'm okay with that. I mean, I agree with what he said. I got no rebuttal for that. Do you?
No, I want to, but I do want to bring to light something that needs to happen. I need to know. My experience with TV is a little funny. I'm a little mad about some things, Tone.
Okay,
I'm mad because I am one of the dummies that still pay Comcast or Xfinity. I'm one of the dummies who still pay cable. I don't have 9,000 apps. I do have a Fire Stick.
Are you still in the Stone Age?
I'm sorry?
Are you still in the Stone Age?
No. I just understand something, that there's a button that controls everything. And I don't want to be part of that button when that button is pushed.
Okay, what button is that, Kiki?
Well, if you stream everything, there's somebody who has control of what you look at. Like there's a time and a place. If you look at where everything's going, is that everyone is controlling how you watch things.
Okay.
Xfinity, I can turn that joint. God bless you. I can turn on every time I want to. And what I enjoy, and call me a dinosaur or a Stone Ager, what I enjoy is having to turn the TV on, and whatever you feel like playing today, that's what I'm going to look at. And it's nothing like, because to me, scrolling, looking for a movie between all these apps, that shit is boring to me.
So let me break it down to you.
Consuming. Huh?
I don't have cable. I have the streaming apps, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but you have Hulu, and you can watch your shows whenever you want to watch them, case may be. But you also have live apps as well. Like you have Hulu Live, where you get
Let me interrupt you. Can I interrupt you?
Please, thank you. Go right ahead.
I do understand about the live apps, right? However, I feel like you still got to run between them. I just turn my TV on in the morning, I turn Channel 4, boom, that's it. I don't have to turn on the app, then it's search, because I don't got to do none of that shit. And guess what? When there's nothing on my TV to watch, then I move over to a streaming app. I don't want to watch everything on a streaming app. My phone, I'm working. When I'm working, I'm working. So I ain't one of them people who got all day to watch Hulu. I don't work for the government.
Facts.
That's a dig. I don't work for Washington Gas. That's a dig.
That's a dig.
I don't work for any of those people. So I feel like when I want to sit down, and honestly, Tone, for real, I don't mind watching a show today and waiting until next Monday to watch the next episode. I don't mind that.
Well, with most of these streaming apps, a lot of these streaming apps, you have to wait till the following week. Just because they're streaming it doesn't mean that they put the whole season up there. You literally have to watch. You have to wait week by week like everybody else. Just because I'm streaming it doesn't mean I have access to watch everything at once. I don't. You know what I mean? Now, I personally like it sometimes because certain well, you can still gonna get the commercials now anyway, regardless. I remember the time when you didn't get the commercials, and that's why we were doing it to avoid commercials. But
yes,
but when I look at, I have my shows. There's certain shows that I like watching. You know what I mean? Like I just finished watching. I caught up on Paradise. You know what I mean? Dope show, had me fucking hooked. You know what I mean? Had me hooked, but I was able to binge watch it. Sometimes I like to binge watch shit. You know what I mean? Like I got some shows now that I'm letting build up. I got a couple episodes so I can sit back and binge watch episodes. Because if I watch one episode, usually I'm like, oh my God, I wait another week. I got to see what happens. Well, for me, I like to binge watch, you know.
Well, you know what binge watching used to be? You know, it wasn't called a streaming app. It was called, excuse me, it's called On Demand.
It's the same shit, though. It's the same shit.
So I feel like okay, let's talk about the Fire Stick. The Fire Stick has everything all in one. Hulu, Netflix, blah blah blah. Depends on whatever you're choosing, right? And if you look at, let's really break down Hulu, Netflix, Tubi, Prime. A lot of those have older movies,
yes,
which is what On Demand had. So I already got that. You just have it where they want to. This week is their flavor. They want to push ahead some old ass movie as trending. So you want to watch it. I've seen it already.
Dude, that's Netflix does that shit
for the free.
Yeah,
I seen it for the free.
Yeah. So here's where I also look at you, and I'm kind of not really mad at you because I look at what your cable bill is, right?
Yes.
And then you're looking for all these different streaming apps that we have, pretty much equals up to that cable bill.
Pretty much.
Like I'm gonna be dead ass. I'm being with it. Fucking Hulu Live is like $80 a month.
Mm-hmm.
That's $80 a month. That's not considered to the Philos because I love Philo. I'm a Philo dude. I love Philo, right? You got Philo, you got Peacock, you got Paramount, you got BET Plus, you got Netflix. You know what I mean? All of these subscriptions you're paying for, right? You may have the convenience to go to these different apps, but at the end of the day, if you just had regular cable, you're gonna pay the same thing. So I'm not mad at you at all, Kiki. I'm not mad at you.
And let me tell you something. Once again, I have had a Fire Stick for a couple of years now. And whenever they feel like it and they feel froggy, they'll tell me, I don't care how you jailbreak, They'll tell me, no. You no longer. Like now, I used to watch all the games, right? I cannot watch all the games anymore on there. They updated. So now this is what begs my conversation. You ready?
Yeah, come on.
I'm pissed. My motherfucking Bumble is clotting because I pay for cable and you still want me to stream the NFL been free my whole life, Tone. Have not NFL games and NBA games been free your whole life? ESPN. They even created ESPN Sun. ESPN2, the junior.
Well,
and now all that shit is on a streaming app.
So here's what's crazy. Leading into our next topic, Kiki hit the nail on the head. You know what I mean? The Department of Justice announced they are investigating the NFL for forcing consumers to pay over $1,000 a year and spread out on multiple apps to watch these games. Now that just segues into what Kiki was just saying about when we were kids, when we was younger. The shit used to be free, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It used to be fucking free back then. And you could sit back and watch the games and shit like that. And now everything has a price. They're charging you for everything. And the NFL is dirty for that. You know what I mean? Remember, you was getting the fucking all these different packages because you can't watch every fucking game. You know what I mean? But you have to go over here to watch this game. Like, no bullshit. I have Hulu Live, right? And I only keep Hulu Live to watch my news channels, which is crazy, though. Which is crazy. Watch my news channels and then to also to watch my sports, right? But sometimes a fucking game doesn't come on that channel. So now I gotta go all the way over to fucking the Paramount to watch the fucking games that come on ABC. Bullshit.
Why?
Now you have some people that know how to hustle. There are some folks that know how to hustle and they have you up there and have these streaming apps for you. You know what I mean? They'll have one host and you have everything on the joint. They gotta stay ahead of the Fire Stick because the Fire Stick people are on their bullshit now and banning everything.
Yeah. But Tone, who wants to live that life? It's like looking over your shoulder every other time. Who wants to live? Like, I don't really want to know if today's the day. Like, people who they used to splice cable, they used to share cable, and you come home and you realize you done stole it from somebody, and today's the day the motherfuckers found out. And you come home, you got popcorn, you got candy, you got the kids just to watch Charlie Brown, and tonight you can't watch it because they done caught on. That's not the life I want to live, bro.
You know what's fucking funny? You know what's hilarious?
What's fucking funny?
Because I used to fucking do that with the next door neighbor's cable shit. Like because everything became wireless and Wi-Fi, and I had their motherfucking Wi-Fi joint with the passcode. I'm logged into my shit, so now I'm in the middle of playing my shit, and the shit get cut off. Bitch, you didn't pay your bill.
You didn't pay your bill.
I'm mad at them because I'm stealing their shit. You know what I mean?
See, that's the thing. Does that not be still your heart? Like, bro, that's to me like selling drugs. I just gotta look over my shoulder I don't want to do that.
You want the convenience of just being like, you know what? It is what it is. This is what's going on. Yada yada yada.
So guess what? Let me add on to that. And because of that, the Department of Justice announced that they are investigating the NFL for forcing consumers to pay over $1,000 a year to spread out on multiple apps just to watch the games. That's where we at right now. So the government agrees with me.
Hold on. And some of these apps that they have to go to is Amazon Prime.
Okay.
Right? YouTube, which used to be stone cold free, YouTube TV. Yeah. Hold on. Peacock, ESPN, you know what I mean? Hulu and others that you have to pay to watch football.
Tone, please pick me. Please pick me. Oh, hold on, Frosted Mini Weeks. 1 second. Hold on 1 second. This is the beginning. Thank you. I'm a lady. This is the beginning of my my scuffed Timbs. Because I pay for cable and Peacock, they took Peacock, which was free, off of there and was like, yeah, you got to pay for it now. So go ahead, Frosted Mini Weeks.
Yeah, I've been duped in the having to pay Peacock when you started with Xfinity or Comcast. You got Peacock for free because they were under Umbrella. So, and now they wanted to, again, get more money because they want more subscribers. Mind you, I'm in sort of like in the in-between of what your guys are complaining about because I only want to watch one team. I am not like these over obsessed fans who need to see every freaking game. I mean, those are the people who are probably the ones that are fully complaining. How I see it is like, look, I know full well the Ravens will be on CBS. So I'll see it on Paramount Plus. I mean, it's part of that package. I've been paying for the last 4 years or so, and I'm okay with that. If they go over the Fox or they go to ESPN for Monday Night Football, okay, I'll miss it. I'll just catch the highlights.
What?
That's me.
Man, fuck the Redskins.
I'm not a Redskin fan. It's a Ravens.
No, I just wanted to, that's what my throat chakra just had me saying. Like,
that shit out. Did we just not have a whole conversation about controlling your inner thoughts and keeping it in? Like, what the fuck?
I'm an adult. I'm not a fourth grader.
Hold until July. But the point is I understand how for this modern day age, a lot of the football games are not on normal network television. They sort of like have intertwined with the streaming apps that their primary company is hold on to. So, like I said, CBS for Paramount, Fox has this FS1 app that got going. It's a new version of their Fox Now. And of course the ESPN. The ESPN is the real culprit. So I'm, as most of you probably are not fully aware of, I'm a wrestling fan. And what they've done taking WWE off of Peacock, which again, for Peacock fans, it was like, oh, instant free, if they had to pay, it would be great, but it's not an extra charge. Because with ESPN, even though you may have ESPN already or Hulu Plus or whatever, it's somehow you got to pay through a paywall to get to that app to see wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
And
crazy.
Unfortunately, going back to the NFL, it has gotten to the point where you have to see, if you want to see your team, if you want to follow your team, you'll be going through like maybe six or seven different ads that you have to pay for just to see your team throughout the season. But me, unless you're a smart fan, you don't. If you have Netflix, fine. If you don't really need to see it, because Netflix, it's pretty much they only have like maybe 4 games a year. If you're if you're, mind you, Thursday night football, even though it's kind of gotten a little better, a lot of people do have Amazon Prime, so it seems beneficial. But but if you really want to see your weekly football, mind you, as long as you still have quote unquote cable, but if you don't have cable, if you still you're able to still get normal network television, even though you may have to use tinfoil and all that stuff just to get a clear channel. But overall, you will pretty much have to, you'll see the network stuff, and you'll be fine with that. It's just the cable, all the cable stuff is connected to a streaming app to the point where it's like, you'll be spending a lot of dollars. And again, it's just more revenue for the NFL. And it's kind of unfortunate that the fans have to pay, getting to the point where if the Super Bowl gets onto Netflix, we're all screwed.
You can forget about it. You're just gonna be a grip.
So no, and I'm one of those overhyped fans that want to see all the games. I'm one, and what I do understand is, I did watch and see how much YouTube was charging for the NFL something. I used to watch the NFL Network or app or whatever with PJ. PJ had it all the time because he does this little sport betting stuff, so I get the chance to watch it. However, I felt like I'm okay. I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm okay with some of the games not being televised. But as long as I pay the arm and the leg that I do pay for Xfinity, I feel like I should be able to have at least whatever is able to be on TV. And it shouldn't be removed. It shouldn't be removed from me. It should be a list of fine, stupid people who still pay for cable.
But like, so at the end of the day, that's what people are saying, is that it's greed. It's a greed thing. It's a money thing. There's a war. They're figuring out ways to squeeze every dollar out of you that they can. You know what I mean?
That's what Smithereens 6669 said. Fucking greed.
It is. It's fucking greed. That's all it is, and it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse. You know what I mean? Imagine like Frost and Mini Week said. Yo, can you imagine if they charge you to watch the Super Bowl? It can happen. Imagine if they did that.
Let's think our watches. Because
technically, he could be onto something there, because that is something that they could potentially end up doing in the near future. You know what I mean? And charge you to watch the Super Bowl like a pay-per-view and event. That's crazy. That's crazy work. But this is the world we live in today. People are greedy. All right. So I don't know where to classify this at, Kiki. I don't know how to classify this as niggas are gonna nigga. or just dumb shit. I don't know how to classify this.
Okay, let's hear it. Let me help you.
So at the end of the day, a man, right, was fired from his call center job. He was fired from his call center job after cooking breakfast while he was on the calls. You know how what his response was, what he felt like? He felt like, they can't see me, so I didn't think it would be a problem.
Really, nigga?
The nigga was... the nigga, right? The dude, you know what I mean? A call center employee was reportedly fired after cooking breakfast at his desk during work hours, sparking a debate online about workplace boundaries and professionalism.
So, what's your question?
There is an image of the dude using a portable griddle to cook bacon and sausage while seated at his workstation, surrounded by office equipment. Now, before I go any further, we all know what color he is.
Yes, that was so you was torn between what again?
Dumb shit.
And niggas go nigga.
And niggas go nigga.
Because he definitely was black. He definitely was black. Let's start out with Frosted Mini Wheats. I'm gonna go last. Frosted Mini Wheats, you're up.
Okay. I'm hopefully you'll see the punishment fit the crime on YouTube.
Does the punishment fit the crime?
Look at this, y'all. Look at this shit, people. This nigga got the whole fucking griddle out there. This nigga got slabs of bacon. He got sausage. He got everything. Grease flying everywhere.
I mean, if you're that hungry, you could have just, I know there's a nearby McDonald's or Chick-fil-A.
He could have slapped into a Slim Jim.
Starbucks.
He could have slapped into a Slim Jim.
Well, hold on. Yeah. This dude is prepared. So clearly, this isn't his first time doing it. For you to have the griddles and bacon and everything like that, this ain't your first time doing it, homie. You do this
shit.
Can.
True.
This is some nigga shit. That is some nigga shit. You know what I mean?
So,
what do you think behind that? Kiki, you're at work. You work in a hospital.
Let's say this way. If you think about it, one, it is a fire hazard. You can tell by the, with the electrical systems and all that stuff near next to someone else's cubicle. I mean, and on top of the fact, it's like the smell. I mean, everyone complains about reheating fish through a microwave. This, I mean, not everyone's into pork. I mean, mind you, you got like a whole package of sausage links and half the bacon. I mean, it's like, it's insane. So, I mean, you can smell it having an office smelling like, hot links. I mean, no one wants to smell like that. So yeah, it's, and mind you, if they had a break room, you could have did it there and it would have been fine.
Okay, is it my turn?
It's your turn, Kiki.
You did some nigga shit. Here's where I agree with everything you just said, Frosted Mini Weeks. Here's my take, because if I'm not mistaken, did they say he was remote from home doing this?
No, he was in the office.
Okay.
He was in the office, Kiki. This wasn't like you was at home and you had the little joint in your ear and you was cooking in the kitchen. Nah, nigga, you was in the office sitting behind your desk. That was a picture of him at his desk cooking breakfast. Yeah, you can't.
Go ahead, Tone. All
right, so the incident quickly drew attention, with many pointing out the unconventional nature of preparing a full meal in professional settings. Employers typically enforce policies around safety, hygiene, and workplace conduct, and bringing cooking equipment into the office environment can raise concerns ranging from fire hazards to disruption of shared spaces. I mean, if you go to an office, most times they have a kitchen or a kitchenette or something in there, and that type of means where the refrigerator is at and there's a sink. maybe you go in there and you hook it up on your break. This nigga said at his desk, I'm gonna plug this shit in. I'm gonna pull the bacon out my bag. I'm gonna throw some. Yo, you want a piece? I got you. You want some sausage? Coming right up. How you like your shit? What? I mean,
one of our comments
like at college dorms, they tell you not to cook in college dorms. It's a fire. The main thing, it's a fire hazard. So the other thing is the simple fact is like it's if you have executives bringing in other people just to monitor what's going on here, yeah, it's a bad vibe there. It's a bad image you're trying to express.
Of course. I mean, but at the same token, this isn't his first time. Clearly, you didn't wake up this morning and say, you know, I'm gonna bring my griddle to work with some bacon and sausage, and I'm gonna hook the shit up. What was next? Eggs? What was next? I mean, you just didn't wake up today and do this. You've done this before. So somebody said, I think he has done it before, and it was probably okay for some. But then he pissed someone off for refusing to share. Somebody told, nigga, I can't handle bacon. You know what I mean? Or you have one of the Muslims in there talking about, I don't eat pork. I don't want to smell pork.
Okay, let me be the Bama nigga in the bunch. Let me be the Bama in the bunch. So, no, sir, you are at work. Regardless if it's people can see you or not, you are in a work setting. You have your official break time that you don't get paid for, and that is the time you do that. Number two, it is inappropriate. It's unethical. It is immoral for you to be cooking at your workstation and while working. It's ain't no way nowhere that that's supposed to be. There's no way nowhere. Now I understand.
He did it, Kiki. So it would be okay for you to go ahead and hook some shit up.
You can go to the break room. Fine. That's like you said, Tone. Go to the break room, go to the kitchenette. This is not Black Tigers. Black Tigers people even said when we was doing it in the embassy was mad as hell that you was in there cooking stuff. And at the little station, you get your little pots, you do things, but you at work. No. If you burn this place down, you're a liability right now. Bacon grease, I've been burned by it before. I've seen bacon on there, I've seen sausage on there. You're a liability. I feel like just like fish in the office, in the shared space is not welcomed. I think breakfast at your station should be the same. You Bama ass nigga.
I think that is some nigga shit. That was some dumb shit. I don't know what you was thinking about. You got real comfortable at your job, thinking you wasn't expendable. Cooking food at your desk is some real ignorant shit. I wouldn't have personally done it. I wouldn't even thought about cooking nothing while I'm at work. You know what I mean? You have to understand your job that's not the type of environment where they're gonna allow you to do that. Nigga, if you want to be Chef Boyardee, go get a fucking job at Burger King or something like that. You can Chef Boyardee up all day long. But while you're here to work and not do that type of fucking behavior, that type of shit while you at work. That's not something that I would be looking forward to. So yeah. And
I don't think the beef was him eating while working. I think it was cooking. Like you could do that.
Cooking. We all eat while we work because sometimes
some people don't have the luxury, Tone, of eating while they're working. Guess who don't have the luxury of eating while they're working? I don't have the luxury of that.
Because you're a nurse, right?
And picture me behind your head.
Nah, we ain't doing that. The fuck we ain't doing that at all.
So some of us don't have the luxury of that.
Professional.
So if you have the luxury of that, take advantage of the eating part. Come on, yo, cooking, fuck out of here. And then there's the electric bill that you on these people's. That's small stuff, Tone, but it's a point.
It affects the bottom line. I mean, I just don't think that was a professional thing to do while you at work. You when you go to work, you're in a professional setting, and you know what I mean. Clearly, you sign a code of conduct when you get a job, right? You sign a code of conduct. And I think maybe they, in somewhere in that line, you broke the code of conduct and they fired your ass for it, man. Now you can cook as much bacon as you want.
Nomi didn't watch this because she wrote on here, I cook at work. She don't know the man was cooking at his station. He was cooking eggs. He had a hot plate at his station.
Yes.
Eggs and sausage.
Nomi, he at his desk, cooking with the fucking hot plate and the bacon and some sausage and all that.
And Tone, let's add this. if it's bacon now, what if it's chitlins? What if it's greens? What if it's fish? Like what if it's what if it's those things? Like what will stop you from cooking chitlins at your desk? What would stop you from cooking fish at your desk?
Nah, I ain't doing that.
This right here.
What you gonna do? Get your oil and get your fryer up there and start frying?
Why not?
Nah, man, you bugging.
And guess what? This stops everybody else from doing the shit. Oh, he got fired. Boom. Take it back to the stove. Take your fryer back, Sarah.
I mean, you shouldn't at work. It depends. You know what I mean? All right. Nomi said I had a microwave and a toaster at my desk with a fridge and a small freezer on top of wit. She said I made shrimp and grits every morning. Nomi, where the fuck you work at, Nomi? Where the fuck you work at where you could do that?
Nomi, I think Nomi still don't get it. You can have all that stuff in your area, but I doubt, Nomi, if you can pull out a frying pan at your station while you're working and fry up some grits. And fry it, I doubt it. You probably microwave that shit. I don't think that you can have a frying pan full of grease and just rock out with your cock out.
Just like fucking, what's the name said? Plus, your company is a renter of this space. You are causing a liability issue.
Yes, dumbass.
So you can't do that. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? Hold on. You know, you can't. You can't do that. I think that's some ignorant nigga shit. You got real comfortable. You got real relaxed in your environment. You forgot your skin color and the shit you could do because you may see some white people doing some white shit. But you got to remember, you're not them. You can't do that. You know what I mean? They're not gonna tolerate that type of behavior. And now you talk us.
Yeah. My job would have been like, yo, make me a bacon and cheese on a roll while you roll out here, dumbass.
Who said that? Who said that?
Ramona.
You're making a cheese on a roll. Yeah, it was some dumbass shit.
So here goes Smithereens. So we can't cook no chitlins that word. No!
Oh, you can't. But this dude, I mean, I'm petty though, because if I was at work, I'd be like, yo, let me get a couple pieces of bacon, Slim. Yeah, hook me up with that bacon. I don't know what y'all, I want some bacon, nigga, because I love some bacon. Bacon. But, you know, at that environment right there, homie, you know what I mean? Yeah, you should have done that. You should have known better. You should have just known better. That was not, Slim. That wasn't the smart thing to do. No, Nomi, it wasn't a frying pan. This nigga had a skittle.
A griddle.
A griddle. Not a skittle. He had a fucking griddle.
He had a griddle. Full of sausage. Bro, stop. Stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. I had it in my Stop what you're doing.
Doing too much, bro.
Stop what you're doing.
Doing too
Stop
much.
What you're doing. And whether you did it or not, it's not ethical. And I'm sure it's not right.
Do you know the damage that you're causing to the company property?
No.
Because you know that grease fly everywhere. You ever cook bacon? And he had no cover on it or nothing. So that grease is popping and flying. Everything is getting grease everywhere. Nigga, nah, you fired, B.
Let me send her this picture because she late to the party, y'all. Let me send her this picture.
He said I put sausage in my toaster oven.
We got some niggas for friends, yo.
Bless your heart, Nomi. I love you, Nomi.
You know what?
Nomi dead ass serious too.
She do nigga shit. She do nigga shit.
She do nigga shit. But Nomi was in a position where she could do that. This nigga wasn't.
Nomi worked for the government, goddammit. Nomi worked for the government. Only government people, because you can never have a frying pan out at your desk and you have a client strolling by or you have executives strolling by. You got a fucking griddle full of bacon and sausage on your station.
Nah,
you can't do that. I don't care. And if you do it, you are the person we talking about. Take care. Stack up your shit.
Look, Kiki, at the end of the day, he had a call center job. So he was a call center. So people constantly calling in, and that is a busy environment. You know what I mean? I get it. You may not have time to get up and get away from your desk, but nigga, they got Uber Eats. You can order yourself some food, nigga. You can't just sit at your desk and cook.
They got a commercial. Snap it to a Slim Jim. That's what they say. Just go ahead and get you a little something.
The nigga, he needed a Snickers or something because the way he just did right there, man, you ass out right now, homie. You ass out. I don't know. No. Personally, I don't feel sorry for you, but it's bad because it had to be one of our own peoples.
And Tone, what's the percentage of you, of how possible is it that you heard the bacon go pap, pap, pap?
I heard it in my head when I was like, holy shit. I can damn near smell the bacon. You know what I mean? When you talk about I can smell the bacon, I'm like, this nigga was really in the office. You had that office stinking like a motherfucker. Smelling like, yo, bro, you did too much. You did too much.
It take days to get bacon out your house. It take days.
Yes.
Days.
You imagine if you're in the office? Nah,
yeah.
Baby, nah, baby. There's a time and place for everything, and I can't even rock with that. That wasn't even a get down with an offense. I couldn't. Y'all niggas y'all be doing too much, bro. And in this administration, losing your job ain't a fucking option, bro. It's not an option, you know.
That nigga shit, like for real, we do the most as Black people. We do whatever we think we can get away with. And I think, honestly, we lost our fucking minds. Like, there's no way that you would be on the phone with somebody who doing that shit. You can hear it and you're not going to have a problem. I'm paying you fucking money and you paying attention to your toast, bitch.
Kiki, niggas do it all the fucking time.
It don't make it right, Tone. I'm gonna tell you something.
I never said.
No. I'm just making the point. Like, whatever we do, we just get away with. That's that nigga slick shit. That's just nigga slick. That's nigga shit.
All right.
It's nigga shit.
That's nigga shit. You know what I mean? What else is nigga shit? Do we have any other fucking shit? Now the other idiotic shit that people have done and got caught for?
Nomi said I was using the microwave in the hallway for all employees, and they told me my food was making everyone hungry, so they let me do it at my cubicle.
That's not even, that made it worse though. You're doing it at your cubicle. Now niggas want to know where that aroma is coming from.
And was it management or was it your motherfucking friends who was around you who was hungry? Management didn't say, hey, you know what? Here, go to your desk and cook pork.
For everybody. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? I want to know.
HR told her. I need to know where you. Let's call HR.
Nomi, I got questions. I got questions, Nomi. I want to know who you work for. You know what
she said HOC.
Well, I'm gonna put me an application in because I will come there and Chef Boyardee some shit for y'all. You know what I mean? Got me fucked up. I do my job, but I'm still gonna cook some shit.
We need to look up how many problems HOC got.
I don't know what's going on, but I want to go work for them. If I can cook like that and still do my job and be hooking up some shit like Nomi had the whole joint. She was making the whole meals in that shit, was feeding people. Nomi could have started making plates and charging people for plates, bro.
What's to stop her from selling plates?
There's nothing at that point. At that point, there's no, you can sell plates. What the fuck? I got $5 breakfast meals.
Bacon and cheese, pick up.
Yo, that's what's going on, bro. Like, yo, listen, y'all wild for that, man. I just don't get it, bro. I just don't get it. Yo, but this is the world we live in. People do funny shit. We find funny shit that these people do because it's out there. It's out there, and we're gonna find it. We're gonna tell y'all about that shit, man. This is none of this stuff that we're talking about is made up. Nothing. It's all really happening. You know?
You really can find it.
If you search a little bit, you will find it, and you'll be surprised at what our skin folk do. You know what I mean? You'll be surprised at what the Caucasity does. I have to start looking a little harder because you Hispanics, y'all not getting away. Asians, we don't think we forgot about y'all, motherfuckers.
We didn't forget about you.
You know what I mean? He said, I didn't sell plates, but I will contribute to the food stash. What was the food stash, you know me? I got look, too bad she's not right there right now because I would want to talk to Nomi about this full throttle. Like, Nomi, what the fuck this make sense for me? I don't know. You know what I mean? What else we got in this crazy?
Well, there's a debate. There's a debate that I found online between DC girls and Baltimore girls. And if you're from around here, you know what that looks like. So it says, no shade, but the DC girls want to be us Baltimore girls so motherfucking bad, from the way we dress to the way we give it up. They be trying so hard to do it too. They just don't be giving it up like that. So the Baltimore girls is saying DC girls want to be want to be like them? Anybody? Because if you're from here, if you're from this area, you know that somebody is on the good coke.
Okay. Being from this area, you can tell the difference between a Baltimore chick,
straight up.
Chick. You can
How so, Tone? Give me 2 ways. Give me 2 ways you can tell the difference between.
One, by the way they dress, and then the major one is by the way they talk. The way they speak, you'll know instantly where the fuck she's from. As soon as she starts opening her mouth and she says something, and if it's like T, you'll know. You'll know.
T.
You'll know that their accent on the way they say stuff stands completely different than hey Mo, what up Mo? It's different. It's different.
So
you
let me
can't
ask
get
you.
when a DC nigga be like, a Baltimore nigga be like, yo dummy. That's what they call each other. That's their slang, calling each other dummies. You can't go to another place and do that shit.
So look, as a New Yorker, now as a Virginian by way of New York, would you ever, because I don't know how Virginians feel. You speaking for Virginia right now.
Yeah.
Would you ever deal with somebody intimately, like hard body from Baltimore? If yes, why yes? And if no, why not?
I have. Actually, I have. You know what I mean? I did deal with this chick from Baltimore. Dealt with a couple chicks from Baltimore, right? One chick was really cool. She was like, she had her shit together. You know what I mean? She was on the up and up, but there were certain things about her that turned me off. Like, you smoke cigarettes. Nah, I can't do that. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, that ain't the Baltimore thing.
And then she was a really cool chick, but then when I found out my homie smashed, I was like, yeah, I lost interest instantly. Like, I wasn't interested no more. This other female, I got to kicking it with this female, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so the real Avon Barksdale was her baby daddy.
Oh, okay.
It was rather interesting. Chick was cool. She was like, yeah, one day I'm over the joint. I just finished smashing the joint. We laid up in the bed and the nigga called. Talking to the nigga about everything. I'm laying there in my motherfucking, nigga, when you get off the phone, I'm gonna run up in the joint again. You know what I mean? But she was cool. Like, Shawty was about her business. She wasn't the average. Now you have to look at when you say a DC chick, what type of DC chick are we talking about? Are we talking about the ratchets from the hood? Are we talking about the middle class or are we talking about the bougies? Which one? Because
I don't know, because when I first came here, and I live in Maryland by way of Michigan, I was always told when I came here that there was a big difference between Baltimore, Maryland, between Baltimore and PG County, like our counties, and Baltimore and DC. And they was just saying, like, you will never fuck with them. You can always tell who they are, da. Now, full transparency. I used to fuck with a dude from Baltimore.
Okay.
I didn't get a bunch of the two and do's. I didn't get that. He was just very popular. He was one of them niggas that just didn't play around. So he had that alpha stuff in him that I liked, right? Very quiet, but I didn't see it going far because I couldn't identify. Like we couldn't. When I say there's a difference, Tone, there's a difference. We just couldn't relate. I tried. Like we just couldn't.
Well,
like
I think I agree with you there. I think that's probably some of the reasons why, like, some of my other attempts with dealing with females didn't work out, because I guess the mindset was different. Me being from New York and living in Virginia, right? I still look for that. There's still New York qualities that, you know what I mean, that are always going to be a part of me on how I deal with a female. Now, are New York chicks aggressive and rough and will talk to you greasy? Nigga, you got to be built a certain way to deal with a New York chick. You know what I mean? Because if a female look at you, one of them New York chicks will look at you and be like, yo, suck my dick, nigga. And talk to you like a nigga. And you got to be like, shorty, who the fuck you? You gotta look at it differently. You know what I mean? Now, for me, I'm not gonna deal with no. If a female tell me suck my dick, I'm gonna go pause. Wait a minute, what we not gonna do? You know what I mean? And you can't be like whoop the shit out, because some of these bitches whip out a strap on. Then what you gonna do? You'll be sucking the strap on, nigga. You know? But you can tell the difference. Where a DC chick, I've dealt with two DC chicks, right?
Like real DC or like
Southeast type shit, like Southeast type shit. You know? For some reason, my dumb ass was always in the fucking hood and always, you know what I mean? That's why I asked what level of female we talking about here? Because we talking about the hood ratchets.
No, she's just from DC. It don't even matter. She's just from DC. Her core values are from DC. Her walk, her talk, the way she is, to her core, she is DC.
The way she dressed alone is going to stand different from Baltimore.
Yes.
Different. You know what I mean? Yes. Their mannerisms are different. You're going to be able to tell. But but if you came down here and didn't know the difference, I don't think you're going to be able to tell. But because I've been here so long, I know the difference. You know what I mean? Like I know I can hear her talking without looking at her. I can hear a DC chick talking and be like, "Oh, she's from the city."
Yeah.
I can tell by the way she's talking, her dialect, what she's saying. She's from the city. Okay, that's what's up. You know what I mean? Or I can hear a fucking Baltimore chick talk. Oh, she from B-more. She from B-more all day long. You know what I mean? Now, it all depends. And when you break it down, these individuals from that area will go into real in depth about it. Like what part of Baltimore are we talking about? Because different chicks from different areas act different. You know what I mean? So it gets real intense.
See, so I dealt with a dude from New York, right? From Brooklyn.
About DC though.
Go ahead, Frosted Mini Weeks.
I mean, the same can be said about DC. There's 4 sectors of DC
exactly
to talk about, and Baltimore, mind you, if it's Baltimore City you're talking about, that's one exclusive vibe there. So compared to, let's say, Baltimore County, so you have to specify. Like where in Baltimore we're talking about, and where in DC we're talking about. Because again, a DC girl from Northwest is completely different from a DC girl from Southeast.
Absolutely.
So when you say that, it's like you're generalizing. That's like they generalize a statement. You know what I mean? But for us that live here, I need a little more context. I need a little more meat and potatoes with that conversation so I can understand and I can better tell you what I feel. Because you got a Northwest chick, she's not going to act like the chick from Southeast. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing with Baltimore. So it all depends. Like that'd be like no difference if you in New York. A Bronx female is going to be different from a Queens chick, from a Harlem chick to a Brooklyn chick. They're different. Now, do they have a lot of similarities? Yes, but they're different.
I think if I could guess, I think probably where they're going with this is, back in the day, Baltimore chicks had gold teeth. They had color hair, like that burgundy red, whatever kind of hair they had. The dress was very different. And now, because of social media, everyone's wearing the same thing. So you can't really tell if a girl is from Brooklyn unless like Brooklyn, I think New York people kind of stay the same. They slowly but surely the women are starting to do things like baby hair, which they never did. They never did all that. They starting to integrate some of the around the world things into their repertoire. But the New York dudes, for real, y'all gonna wear Timbs, you gonna wear that stupid ass Yankee hat, you gonna wear some dumb shit.
Whoa. What we will ever do, we will not disrespect the holy grail of the Yankee hat and the Timbs. That's the holy grail. We will not ever. There will be none of that blasphemy on here. We gotta stop that right now. Hell no. The Yankee hat is just the grail. Okay? Now, but everybody, like you said, everybody has their own things. You know what I mean? Their own things that that this is from. When you see a nigga with a Yankee hat, you know what I mean? It's already 9 times out of 10, you know what time it is. You don't even gotta see what a Yankee hat. But you see a nigga rocking butters. You know what I mean? And it's a certain way to wear the butters.
What's the way, Tom? What's the way?
I can't explain it to you. You just got to put them on it. Wow, it's just that way. That's New York way. Other niggas want, you see a nigga got his butters all choked up in a collar and shit like that. Like, nigga, what are you doing? You just ruined the whole pair of butters for no reason. I mean, but there's certain things. Now, with this, what would be the difference in clothing from the areas? Now, if you ask me that, what would be the difference?
It's no different. It's different for men because DC dudes, They wear them dirt. They just wear white tees and fucking skinny jeans.
Look dirty. I can't get over the
skinny jeans, fucking Balenciagas, like Steve McQueen. They all wear purple shit. They all wear this. They pay all this money to look dirty. To me, now I'm not talking about the DC men because I don't fuck around in DC. The DC young boys, because I work with 12 of them. They all in there with the same stupid shit on, and for real, they spend a lot of money to look poor. I don't get it, right?
They do.
I think Baltimore people, they have a size issue. I think the dudes be wearing shorts that ain't quite pants, they ain't quite shorts, they kind of in the middle. I think everything is big. I don't remember seeing Baltimore people with skinny things. I think I see them with the bigger,
baggy look.
The baggy look. I think New Yorkers is kind of in between that, right? I feel like it's that dumb hat though. It's in Baltimore. It's that dumbass dude.
Hold on, Katie. Stop you for a second. Ramona, I love you. I love you to death. Ramona,
what she say?
Hold on, Ramona. I love you to death. You're my baby. I love my sister to death. But hold on. What lame ass DC team? We're not gonna do that. You know what I mean?
What she saying?
Talking about the Wizards. If you're talking about the Wizards, yes, I agree. It's a lame ass basketball team. But if you're talking about my Commanders, I need you to put some emphasis on that and put some emphasis. Don't try to come for my Commanders now. You know what I mean? Don't do that. And the Orioles hat, the Orioles hat is a fucking thing. That's a staple down here.
I have one.
With
my name on it.
You know what I mean? It's that black and orange, baby. Ain't nothing like it. That black and orange.
It's fire. It's fire.
You gotta understand. But hey, Nomi, don't be co-signing that shit, Nomi, stop co-signing. That's just you didn't even have to do that. She thought this was funny. It's not no lame ass DC team. We're not going to do that.
And let me tell you, let me go around the globe for a second. Like Virginia, ilk. That's just it. Ilk. Blech. Just the tags alone make me say fuck y'all. Just the tag, y'all can't drive, y'all blow my mind. I don't even know what y'all dress like.
So I'm not disagreeing with you, but I think that's people in the DMV period.
I don't know how y'all dress because I just be like ilk. I just throw up till y'all drive by. So I don't know. But if I go down south, I know South dudes, right? Because they just
it's the South. I think.
Look, I like them.
They're different. They got their own swag with them. You know what I mean? Like,
and it's not bad. No. So everybody got the same clothes or the same box. Just where you put them together, like okay, Southern girls. I've never seen. Every single time I go out of town for any bike event, all the Southern girls have on jean shorts and some shirt and some low top tennis shoes. Now everyone is telling all these people to wear dunks, so now they wear dunks. I don't see jean shorts nowhere else except from the South.
So I know that. Yo, it's nothing like okay. So here's what I'm gonna say. I'm from born and raised in the city, right? But I've been down here in this country living for a while, and been down here in the South. And ain't nothing wrong with a pair of cowboy boots. These niggas, big old cowboy hat and a belt buckle. You won't see me with it. I'm just saying I don't have a problem with it. I think the shit, the way some of them niggas throw that shit together, I'd be like, this shit is kind of fly. I ain't even gonna front. It made me think about, damn, maybe I should grab me a pair of boots or cowboy boots or something like that. Just because I thought the shit was kind of fly the way it looked. You know what I mean? My daddy, my father. You know what I mean? This nigga will throw on the cowboy boots with the big old fucking belt buckle, with the big old fucking. Yeah, I'd be like, nigga, you ain't from no fucking farm, nigga. What is you doing, bro? But that's his style. Daddy, when he decides to push that shit on, he can put that shit on. You know what I mean? Just what it is.
So guess what? Now that you bring up the South and the cowboy hats, I'm glad that you're there. So let's roll into our next piece. Whereas our people have made Houston change the dress code for all of the trail rides because our beautiful black queens was going down there with their assless chaps, see through this. They was doing all this naked shit in front of the kids and not realizing those fairs and trail rides and stuff is a family affair. Like I'm a person who forever, since you met me, since you've known me, I've always rocked cowboy boots. I have at least 10 pair of cowboy boots. That's just my thing. I like cowboy boots, and I pay a good penny for the ones that I have. I feel like that is not this trend just happened to come back. I just happen to have them, but I like a cowboy boot. I appreciate one, and I'm also a onesie girl. I like a onesie. I like a bodysuit. I'm a bodysuit girl.
That's just normal. That's normal.
Yeah,
for you to wear a onesie.
but
for y'all that don't know, Kiki will wear a onesie, but Kiki has to put her own twist on a onesie. Don't think it's like some old baggy shit that looks whatever. Yeah, nah, nigga. Nigga.
I'm gonna put some stank on it
together, and you know what I mean. The probability of you ever seeing her wear the same shit twice is like slim to none. Kiki is you're not going to be able to go out and buy the onesie she had. And if you did, it ain't going to fit you, and you ain't going to be able to put it on the way she puts it on.
Because I probably had it for some years. Had it for some years.
In her own lane when it comes to that. But that's Kiki's style.
Thank you very much.
There's nothing wrong with I see some of these Southern women by the way they dress. Now, when you want to get down there, you want to start doing assless chaps. Now that's when niggerism has gone in and ruined some shit that's going on. Because if you've never been to one of them trail ride joints, yo, these niggas be having a fucking blast, bro. Dude. I went to one and was like, nigga, I like this shit. I'm from the city, but I was like, I like this shit. You niggas, what? We eating, we drinking, we chilling, everything is all love down there. Then it ain't about all that extra rah shit. You know what I mean? But
we ruined it.
When you bring it in the fucking sluttiness and y'all taking it too much, it wasn't never like that. Ain't nothing wrong with it. When you see a woman in some tight ass fucking jeans, right?
That's it.
With her boots on and her nice tight shirt, and she trail riding and doing that shit, nigga. Hell yeah.
That's all sexiness. Sexiness is what it always has been. Sexiness is a thing, and you don't have to like they had. I think they have pictures of the women with like see-through something with pasties on, with a push with a bustier, a short skirt.
So that's not sexy. Yo, I think just because you may dress with see-through shit, that doesn't make you sexy. You know what I mean? It's how you carry yourself and what you have on. You know what I mean? You could be sexy as fuck. Yo, like I said, some tight jeans, little belt buckle, fucking shirt, and some boots, and you doing it sexy as fuck. Classy, sexy. You know what I mean? You know out here. There's a difference between classy and sexy and trashy.
Yeah, because being sexy too is knowing where and when and where to wear the shit and when and where not to wear it. Like if you're going to Beyonce and you want that's the theme, or Cardi B, that's the thing, and you going to Black Tigers, that's the theme.
Yeah, that's the theme.
That's the theme.
If you're doing a theme, yes, I get that. You know what I mean? I completely get that, but this is not a theme. It's a trail ride. And if you understand what a real trail ride, if you've never been to a real trail, just listen to a song and seeing people do it in a fucking, you got to go to a trail ride to understand. You get out there and wear, so you're not going to be wearing some of that shit that you got on when you go to a real trail ride. And you really in the country. Them bugs will fuck your ass up, B. You know what I mean? You got me fucked up. You ain't going to be out there in no fucking heels and shit like that trying to walk through the motherfucking dirt and walk through the fucking grass, break your fucking ankle. Come on, man. So, I see where you're trying to involve that shit, but for me, sometimes it's a little trashy, man. Especially in Myrtle, too. When you see that shit in Myrtle, like, at certain points, it's trashy, man. It's
like, the twerking and the whatever. Like, to me, it's a time and place for that. And I don't know if men have to be the one to, because we ruined it. We ruined the trail ride in Houston. They don't even want y'all to be there no more. These people they made a list and they checking it twice to see if your ass can come in there. We fucked that up. So
I'm not even mad at him. I'm not even mad at him at that point. I'm not mad at him.
I don't know, because to me, why do people have to govern us? Like, why we can't govern ourselves? I don't know if the men got to say. I'm tired of looking at that. I don't know who has to say it. So for us, many weeks.
The problem is that society is saying it's okay, and society wants to see these females out here twerking. Nobody's cracking a whip on them, and they're gonna do it anyway because they get the attention from it. You know what I mean? I mean, yo, when it first came out and females twerking, yes, I got a video with a motherfucking chick twerking on me in the pool and water splashing everything in Myrtle. You know what I mean? That was then. Now, you know what I mean? Like, yo, to see it everywhere all the time, I'm like, that's all you got to offer? Like, what the fuck, B? Like, nah, I'm good. I'm good on it. You know what I mean? I just see things a little differently than, but
Frosted Mini Wheats.
Yes.
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 What's your take on that? The Houston people have rewritten. They have rewritten the rules. They've given us a dress code for the trail ride in Houston because of our beautiful queens.
I kind of noticed that not only with that, I've seen her like with the rodeo events. They had issues with that. I don't know about that. To me, it's as long as they're covered, I just don't see the issue. I mean, as much as you're trying to say it's like, oh, we're protecting the kids from sexual expressions and all that stuff, but the thing is, it's like everywhere you go, someone's dressing very provocatively. Mm-hmm. So I don't really see the problem here. I just don't. Did you drop it?
I asked, I guess.
You asked a question, you got the answer. Did you get the answer?
So white man, let's even up the table a little bit. Let's parallel this. So the Essence Festival, historically, is very classy. It's very elegant. You dress in gowns and you do whatever the shit that they do, like very nicely in those elegant arenas, right?
Okay. I mean,
would you have a problem if Meg Thee Stallion and Sexy Red and all them stormed one of those? Because it's jazz forward. It's just jazz. Twerking nowhere is in jazz. I've never seen nobody. I've never seen it.
I know you bugging. I know you lying.
Okay. So if you go ahead.
No, go ahead. Get finished.
You're saying that you don't see nothing wrong with the girls having assless chaps at the rodeo with the kids, and
I mean, the thing is, I understand what you're trying to say. It's like there's a time and a place for things, and especially what to wear. But again, mind you, let's roll it back to the beginning of the show about the kid chewing out, telling his teacher that she has rhino breath or hippo breath.
Hippo poop.
Again, it's like, and I said it before, it's like the parent of this child in this generation is like they're going to do whatever they feel like they're comfortable doing. So unless they are fully aware of what the dress code is at Essence Music Fest, mind you, the Essence Music Fest, that there's a certain like age range for it anyway. I mean, it's between like 30 to 60 or 70 or something like that. So to pretty much you're going to get some more sophisticated people there heading down there compared to like a rodeo. You're outside. It's usually around the late spring, early summertime, and you want to feel sexy and grown and all that stuff. And you say, hey, look what I got. I'm having a fun festival time. Mind you, I understand you're not fully aware there's kids going to be coming here, but then again, it's like, you're going to do what you're going to do. Any adult's going to do what they're going to do.
Like you walking around with your ass cheeks, man.
They do it.
I feel like if you're going somewhere,
I see women dressing crazily sexy at sporting events. It's kind of weird.
But why are we allowing that? Like, why is it that when you decide to now, okay, and I don't know how long Trail Ride has been, but I'm sure it's been going on longer than any of us probably been living. It's probably been a forever thing. And I know it's right. And it shouldn't be you deciding that you want to express your sexy ways in something that's already going. Just like the bike community. Right now, in the bike community, I'm a parallel this really quickly. In the bike community, there's one club that wears jean vests. And you can never decide that you want to have your club wear a jean vest. If you do, there's going to be problems because that's already done. Like, we don't understand there's rules to this shit. There's rules to Jazz Fest. There's rules to all these elegant places. I don't think that you go to McDonald's and they tell you how to make the Big Mac. There's 2 beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, tomatoes on a sesame seed bun. You cannot come there and decide that Big Mac does not have sesame seeds on it. You can't decide that.
No, let's talk about
unless you order it. Unless you order it, that's different. Hey, I want to order this.
The buns have it. No, listen. You were taught this. Now, special orders are different, but you can't go in and decide you don't feel like putting pickles on it today. No, the recipe is it's pickles.
Well, you can customize your shit now too.
Pickles.
You can customize it, Tone, but to me, if people think of Big Mac,
yes,
that's what the fuck it is. If you decide I'm allergic to special sauce, I'm allergic to 2 patties, you're an exception.
Okay.
Some places, if you go to Philly and you order these steak and cheeses, they tell you, look, ain't no mayonnaise in here. I don't give a fuck what you want. It's a sign.
You be disrespectful. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yes, our steak and cheese is ketchup and whatever else. This is what it is. Ain't nobody putting those
shit like that. Yeah.
Ain't not the sign says it. We not doing none of that shit.
I understand that. I mean, if you put the rules out there, I get it. So, I mean, as long as if there's no rules to say, hey, you're supposed to dress in a certain way, you're going to dress a certain way. You shouldn't be restricted by, if there's no rules to be restricted by. Am I wrong?
Yes. Because if you're coming to a 200, if you're coming to a White House dinner, right? You don't pull up in your J's and shorts and shit. You don't do that because you don't. There's a you don't even got to tell people that you don't go to the wedding.
Again,
you don't got to tell people.
You figured it's like, I understand you figured it's like, okay, you know where you're going to. You shouldn't be dressing like this. I get that.
A string bikini at a wedding. You got a fucking bikini on at my wedding. Like, what are you doing? Because you felt like it.
You understand the dress code anywhere you go.
And you're out on the beach. What's stopping you? And if the bride's wearing it, hey.
The bride can wear whatever she wants.
Her day.
Right.
Come on. So again, okay. This is the problem. This is the problem right here. White man, it's frosted mini wheats. There are people who feel like they want to be naked. Be naked at your house, bitch. Okay. Don't be naked at my motherfucking game night, ho. I don't care. I don't care if I didn't say. What do you mean?
Again, this is a public place. They want, they feel comfortable enough to say, hey, I want to express myself, be who I am, and this is me. And you have an issue with that?
Yes, because you shouldn't have your ass cheeks out the same way they did with Carnival Cruises. They fucked that up. They fucked Carnival Cruises and saying no more of this, no more twerking, no more rap music, no more of them fans. They saying that because the kids all over the place kept looking at thongs and booty cheeks. Okay, and I feel like some way, somehow,
you have to realize the fact that, like, okay, a lot of it, because I remember, keep in mind, we, again, shout out to Trump, the good Trump. I remember he told me about certain cruises he's been to, and he said, I remember like the first cruise he went to, he had a lot of kids in it, and this is like, I am not down with that.
He had his dick out.
No, he didn't do that. But the thing is, he wants to feel more. He didn't want to deal with a whole bunch of screaming kids and all that stuff. So he feels the need to sort of like, hey, I want to be, adult, try to get my freak on with as much adult women out there. And I get that. There needs to be, I understand there's a certain place and time for certain things. But when it comes to a full public event, and there's no rules to be restricted by, and you feel comfortable, it's just like, hey, I'm gonna walk out with wearing a bikini top and my Daisy Dukes. All right, That is you. You want to do that? Go right ahead. I'm not stopping you unless there's actual stop by.
And this is, I think here lies our problem, white man. I think people feel like they can do whatever the fuck they want to do when they want to do it. Because I'm gonna tell you something, that if you look at those things from the history from inception or conception, cruises have been for families. It's tired. Like, you don't gotta be fucking naked all the time, bitch. You don't gotta have your booty cheeks out. People are tired of seeing us. We all do the same shit. To me, just like Trump, right? I wasn't there, but if you come to one of those family things, it's a rack of kids around, you want to fuck everything moving. It's time and place for that. The kids got to go to bed. Fuck after hours, because it's not written anywhere. But you know that you can't roll up in Fridays at 1 o'clock in the morning and sit at the bar with your child. You can't. You just can't. It's a bar. Like, and that's a no-brainer. I think having your booty cheeks out and assless chaps at a trail ride with kids is a no-brainer. Like, it's just dumb. And I don't think you have to write the rules down. I think that people have to just have some forethought. I think you have to just understand that you have to have some forethought. You introducing some shit to some kids that people may not have introduced to their kids. Like, that's not right. And to me, because it's a family event, we have bike shit that is family events. Guess what we got to do? We got to have our drinks over here. We can't just all out do shit. We have to understand that this flyer said, Tony, you can agree, this flyer said, bring the kids. Nobody ain't smoking weed. They ain't out there with they not doing the raunchy shit. Okay, because I think I'm going crazy.
We all know, like I said, I'm into the professional sound competition, motorcycle sound competition thing with Team Money Cycles, right? That is considered a family event, right? And people will have their kids out there. So you're restricted on what you play. Now, Friday night, you want to play some ratchet shit, and we playing some ratchet shit in the ring, we can do that. But Saturday becomes a family event, and kids are there, and it's frowned upon to play that type of music. Like, you got to be very selective when you find clean versions of the song that you want to play without being some, you know what I mean, profanity and stuff like that in it. You know what I mean? Because there are kids there. You have to know your environment. You have to know where you at. And I get it. Some people are just comfortable because they're adults and they want to just do what the fuck they want to do. But it's still looked upon. And that's why you wonder why people look at you a certain way when you're there. You know what I mean? Because everybody else is dressed like this and you're dressed like that. And you're seeking attention and you're getting the wrong attention that you're seeking. Hey, at the end of the day, it's your opinion and you're adult. You do what you want to do. But there's a time and place for everything. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean because, I like to walk around and my titties out, my ass out. You know what I mean? I'm going to go to the Kentucky Derby with assless chaps with my titties hanging out. We all know the Kentucky Derby is high class.
Again, it has to strict dress code. That's the thing. Unless you put out the flyer stating like, hey, Saturday it's going to be a kids event, and please dress accordingly and things like that. Unless you put it out there,
no.
I mean, people are people are going to do what they want to do. If there's no strict restrictions to it.
White man, because the thing has been going on since Jesus left. Like, we're just what people who are not in Houston and before this song, where there's fans at? Before the song came out, before Beyonce had her cowboy theme, all that stuff, we was not fucking with people in Houston like that. We was not fucking with this trail ride shit like that. Not as a whole generation of people. We wasn't. We do it because you see it on social media. So for you to take your ratchet ass down there of something that was there since Jesus left, and for you to incorporate your dress code, you're wrong. You're wrong to do that. You can dress how you want. You can dress how you want, but I'm sure those family events, which is why we're talking about this family event where people are in an uproar and upset because their kids got to watch your ass clap the whole time. They're mad because that's not what they're used to.
That's not
and these people, the people who put on these events, I'm talking with my head, sorry. People who put on these events have changed the dress code because people don't know how to read the motherfucking room.
Okay,
and Tone, somebody asked us what's the page about.
Are these majority of these people? Because
Well,
basically what you're telling me.
You said what? Many weeks
outside of Houston.
Say it again.
Are the people who are attending these rodeos or whatever these events that you're talking about? Are they from outside of Houston?
Now they are. Yes.
Okay.
They from.
That's where I'm telling you again. If you don't fully put it out there, there is going to be restricted. Or there's a strict dress code, and it's for everybody to be attentive of. You're going to get what you're complaining about.
Knock it off, because I'm gonna tell you something. When people have these stupid ass 80s, 90s, and period parties, people is Googling that shit all day long. What do I wear to an 80s party? What were they wearing in the 90s? What were they wearing in the 70s? Because they wasn't there, they didn't fucking know.
Hey, this is the 80s party, and they say, hey, it's like, yeah, you're gonna Google that stuff. But when it comes to an event like a rodeo, there's again, no one's asking. It's like, oh, should I dress up like a cowgirl? No one knows that. You're gonna dress.
You know, ain't no cowgirl on no horse with no assless chaps. Prince did that, and that was a dub. Once Prince did it, that was a dub.
Ain't nobody else should be doing it. We didn't have this conversation last week about Prince and his assless chaps. He was the only one to do it. Now, I wouldn't want to be riding a horse with assless chaps.
I mean, what horse is it? Cause
pause, time out, pause.
Hey, Tone, it appears, let me take a pause for the calls. There's a comment in our comment section where somebody is saying, what's this page about? Can you see that comment? Can you please?
I see the comment. I see the comment.
Can you address that?
First off, what's going on with you? Thank you for tuning into a Real Talk Uncensored. We're great. We do this every Monday from 7 to 9, 7 to 10. We do this every freaking Monday. And we discuss real live shit. It doesn't get no realer than that. There's no topic that's off key. We're going to talk about it all, whether we're going to hurt some feelings or we're not. We're going to respect everybody's opinion, but we're going to give our opinion and our takes on what we see and how we feel about some things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Sit back and enjoy. I guarantee you, if you come back next Monday, you'll be impressed by what you see and how we move and what we talk about. Just give us a chance. Now, what we'd like you to do is tell a friend and share it with a friend. Tell a friend and come share it with a friend and come check us out just to see what we're talking about. You know what I mean? We've been
now, what you can do
for a little bit. You know what I mean? But
if you give us a chance, we'll hook you. But listen,
we're talk about stuff that you can relate to.
A strict dress code.
And we don't have no dress code. You can wear assless chaps to come watch us. We don't care.
Well, you're doing that in the comfort of your own home.
And you can cook bacon and sausage.
Yeah, it's so good. We're not tripping. You know what I mean? But like I said, you know, this is it. Just come check us out. You catching us at the tail end of what we normally do on a Monday. But this is about the name of the show speaks for itself. It's Real Talk and it's Uncensored. We're not censoring nothing we got to say. If you don't like what we're saying, that's fine. It's your opinion not to like it, but we're not gonna stop what we're talking about just because of your feelings. Like, no, you know. So, Kiki, is it about that time?
It's about that time.
About that time. We winded down. You know what I mean? We got about another 10 minutes or so left. We winded down another great freaking Monday. Unfortunately, we weren't on Facebook. You know what I mean? Today, all right, cool. We're here on YouTube, but you know, I like YouTube. YouTube is all right. I ain't got no problems with that.
I don't.
I talk with my hands. I'm gonna be a fucking side. But I talk with my hands, and this is what we do. Today was a good day. I've been dragging ass. I don't know where I found the energy. I'm going to crash as soon as I get off here. Like, I am going to crash. I'm gonna sleep hard. But yeah,
I am not going to crash. I had something in my cute K cup. My cute K cup. It was made, my club sister, she was so kind enough to make me a K cup, or maybe Lene, somebody made it for me, but it was a cute K cup for me. And I had a little something in it. I had something in it, peppermint flavored vodka.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, so one thing, y'all, about this channel, about this show, when we get back in the full thing of swing, and we get back in the full swing of things,
Mm-hmm.
We try weird foods on here too.
We do.
And that will be something that will be considered a weird food. So fun fact. Speaking of weird foods, we're in Miami, right? My homeboy Harry comes down from Louisiana, right? And he had a jar of pickled pig lips.
What?
You remember
Mississippi? You from Mississippi?
Yeah, Mississippi, Louisiana. Pickled pig lips. Had a jar of it. And I was like, and they look, yo, Tone, you want one? Fuck no. Fuck, I don't want no pickled pig lips. You know what I mean? Oh, I've seen that before, Kiki. I've seen that before.
Tone, this is the most winterish, mouthwashes,
like Listerine-ish.
No, not Listerine, like double mint twins, like skin on the slope, the New York peppermint patty type, like not New York. Listen, so I'm gonna tell you what I do, because for real, it's like a liqueur. I think it's a liqueur. I'm gonna tell you what I do. And you only get it around Christmas time. And shout out to Toro who gets this for me. I kind of bring it down with a little bit of lime juice, and I add another, like a Tito's, another regular vodka in it, just to kind of break up, because it's kind of sweet. So I break it up and then add just a church club soda, just to get some fizz in it. This shit good. I just can't have the calories all the time.
Next time I'm gonna have to come over there, I'm gonna have to try that shit. You know what I mean?
I got it here for you. And listen, if your breath stink like that teacher, your breath smell like hippo shit, get you one of these. Problem solved.
Shout out to that little kindergarten that told this teacher, your breath smell like hippo shit. Yo, unsuspend that kid. You know what I mean?
And get her a bottle of this.
Get her a bottle of that.
I'm trying to told you.
You know what I mean? Listen, man. Another fine Monday, Kiki. This is what we do. You know what I mean?
That's what we do.
We starting to get back in the swing of things. Like you said, more topics, as you can see, more topics are coming online. Some of the old classics are coming back. You know what I mean? And we got some new goodies for you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? This is what it is. Just give us some time to get back in the groove of things, man. We're getting back there. Kiki.
Lock us in. Lock us in. This is Real Talk Uncensored. We on Facebook. We on Instagram. We on Twitch. We on YouTube. Lock us in. Tell a friend. Subscribe. Share this stuff. This right here will be available on. I don't know how. I'm trying to see how we can get it where we can share it to other places or share the links. People can come and watch it, because I think that a lot of our
YouTube. It's a Beltway Radio and Beyond's YouTube channel. You can see that. Free. I'm free. It's not on demand. You don't have to pay anything.
It's free. Yo, did you see they had Trump on fucking 420? I miss Trump, man. I like to see that dude. I miss Trump, bro. Good old Rip Radio days, bro. Shout out to 420. You know what I mean? Man, I'm Tone.
I'm Kiki.
We Real Talk Uncensored. See y'all next week. Peace.
What the fuck is that song?